Hello and welcome to part 49. Just had some things to say. Um, just wondering what your thoughts are on torture. It just seems a little extreme or ridiculous that that's even on the table for the CIA or whoever. It is prohibited by the Geneva Convention, and they know what they're talking about, that it shouldn't be something ever used. I think John McCain has it right, very right, in the thought that we should use torture as a means of extracting information or whatever it may be. I'm incredulously appalled to these methods. And I hate to bring this up, but then doesn't it put our service members in harm's way and everyone else in the world? If we accept this means, then could others adopt this means? And it should be prohibited. We should abide by the Geneva Convention, and that's about all I have to say on it. It doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, does anyone really, if people are equal, as we say in our Constitution, the U.S. Constitution, we hold these truths to be self-evident, all men are created equal, then why is it that we would treat someone so harshly? I mean, I understand there's punishment, corrections, but getting that right is very important. It has to be humane and all of that, if indeed they are guilty and due process is served and all that. So just think for a minute about torture and saying, oh, it's okay to torture someone. I mean, that doesn't, I mean, I'm laughing through tears maybe because I just think it's appalling that we would do that to someone, irregardless of the situation. There are ways and means to extract information, to get information. Let's remember that quite possibly, in my view, this is just my view, that Trump wasn't really elected. There was hacking in the election process, electoral process. Machines were manipulated. There may have been collusion. We don't know yet. The final verdict hasn't come out yet. But he says, oh, and even worse than waterboarding or whatever it was. To adhere to his doctrines may be unwise. He may not know what he's talking about, is a thought. So that's my take on torture. I think it's appalling that we're even considering it, appointing someone that does not decline to torture, that leaves it on the table at very least. Possibly would employ it, plans to employ it maybe. So I would definitely not go with that CIA director. And to speak out against John McCain in that way is just appalling. I wish him a speedy recovery. I don't think that he's not in his right mind. He went through it. He knows about it firsthand. Not a good scenario for anyone. So, and the torturer as well. I mean, that's to put that on someone, to have them do that. Of course, they should feel bad about it, and to suggest that it's an acceptable means is just unexcusable, I think. In my humble opinion, maybe not so humble opinion, I think it's clear cut that it should not be. So That's all I have to say on that. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.